confirmed is Ibra Kayanja versus Kazimu Iya. That will be our first semi-final. And that second semi-final will be between the winner of quarterfinal of Kasozi, Kelvin, and Najib versus Rolliers.
All right, from the 256 and around the globe, we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, we bring you super action here at Lamar Bar and Restaurant in Kansanga, Kampala, Uganda. This is the clash of the big dogs, Uganda versus Zambia. All our Zambia fans and friends who are live on YouTube and Facebook, big up. DMS is saying hi to all of you. And right about now, what you're watching is a clash between Kasozi Joseph, the sharpshooter, against Kelvin Nkandu of Zambia. He calls himself Fikoti Master. Whatever that means, he knows best. Kelvin is an asset for his country, especially when it comes to this game. But I've been told the man fell in love with Uganda, and he might be spending some more time in Uganda. But when it comes to business, he has proved to me that is beyond my expectation. When I saw him participating in the Super 8, just after Muchana, which he actually won, he silenced all the doubts, and right about now he is in a quarterfinal clash with Kasozi Joseph. Kasozi is the current pool king in the country. He won that title, of course, in Jinja. That was about 6 months ago, or even 5. And now he's back to see if he can actually win another title here, which he almost won at the Grand Open, only being denied by Sabuguzi Habib at the Grand Open, right on that very, very same table. But today, it's not the Grand Open, it is the Grand Finale, the end of your championship, organized by the Pole Association of Uganda, and of course sponsored by the National Council of Sport and Lamar Bar and Restaurant, plus Cas Lounge. Kelvin Nkandu, I saw him playing his last 18 clash with that young lad. He beat him so badly and so fast, and this is without a doubt a done deal. I can assure you, this guy is very, very... I've run out of the options. But I can promise you that when it comes to chances, I'm not so familiar with that, what I've just seen, but what I watched earlier on, guy is really, really good. I had no idea he actually plays that well, but what he has just done could actually cost him the game. Kasozi has been granted an opportunity to maybe go in the lead here with the first frame. However, I don't know, the white he has just played looked nice if he played it back, but I don't know how effective that was. So disappointed in the shot that Kelvin took. Straight black and just banged it in the jaws of the table. Now Kasozi is punishing him for his mistakes. Still 0-0, it's rest to 6. Last 8 clash. These are all quarterfinalists. Remember, as it stands, each and every one of them has already bagged 100,000 Uganda shillings, courtesy of the sponsor. Kasozi Joseph here on the yellows. Not sure. Probably did expect the white ball to hit in that yellow. And now Kasozi will have to either play center or just to be sure. I don't know. The situations where Kasozi rises up to the occasion are these. And remember, he calls himself sharpshooter not for any other reason than this. I've seen him in the league, I've seen him in tournaments. He can actually finish this game. Took a good shot. At least avoided to give Kelvin a chance. Potted center very well and probably will go for another center. He has to carefully pot this, knowing that if he misses, Kelvin will actually take the opportunity. Misses by an inch. Now Kelvin granted the opportunity to pull first blood in this quarterfinal clash between the two giants, Kasozi of Uganda, Kelvin of Zambia. Kelvin, game number 1, leads here in the quarterfinal clash between Kasozi, the sharpshooter, Kelvin Nkandu, Fikoti master. Zambia, I'm sure you're flying with comments on our YouTube and on our Facebook. Your guy is leading, and congratulations to you. It's not over yet. Remember, it's race to 6, and it's also a race against time. 52 minutes on the clock remaining, and we are live on Facebook and on YouTube. Fikoti to break. Kelvin Nkandu, Zambia. So clearly, everyone has already taken sides. All Ugandans are up against the Zambians. So it is the black, yellow, red flag up against the green and red. And that's a good break. You can imagine the guy broke the table and potted 4 yellow balls. Look at that break. 4 yellow balls already in, and indeed is going to choose yellow. Fikoti. 2 balls away. 2 balls away from black. What a break. So while we are looking at Kayanja Ibra as the possible winner here tonight, we are looking at other options in Senyonjo Glorious. We need to open our eyes to this guy right here. This guy is one of the best that are in the tournament currently, and I believe you are going to see it for yourself. I saw him during the last 16. Let's see what he has to produce here. Look at that. Look at that. Beautifully done. He's on the octagon, and can he see it clearly? Yes, he can. Fikoti 2, Zambia 2, Kelvin Nkandu 2, Uganda 0. I told you this is going to be very, very entertaining. Now Kasozi is no stranger to comebacks. Remember when we were in Jinja before he won the PAU Pole King, Chandiga Caesar led 4-1 just before Kasozi came from 1 game behind and won the remaining 6 frames. So he can pull anything here. So let's watch and see if he can replicate that comeback that he gave us in Jinja at Paradise Port. Kasozi to break. Trailing 0. Fikoti 2. Uganda 0. Zambia 2. Unfortunately, Kasozi fouls on the break, awards the Zambian 2 shots. And you can imagine, not at this time when he's already trailing 2 frames behind. So, very unfortunate for him. The advantage was that some of the big giants have already fallen. We already know Caesar is out of this tournament. We know Simon couldn't make it in this tournament. We know Hazali Dokoma is not in. We know Sejemba Ibra has been knocked out of this tournament. So you can imagine an advantage to the current players. Mr. Fikoti closes the table on red. What he knows how to do best is to actually finish the game. The moment he has an opportunity, the balls are in space, that game will be done. And this one, I can promise you, from what I've seen already, the Fikoti master is going to be like the jackal. Target after target. Target after target. Uganda 0, Zambia 2.
In the first semi-final in the ladies category, Rita is leading with Kia 2-1. In the second table, Kelvin Nkandu from Zambia is leading Kasozi Joseph 2-0. The rest to 6. Matoko Najib is trailing 1-3 against Senyaga Glorious. Ian 1-6-1 against Ron Kenneth is already in the semi-finals. So in the first semi-final, we'll be having Kayanja Ibra playing Kaziwe Ian.
All right, back to the game. Kasozi earlier on had an opportunity to finish the game. I don't know what happened. The sharpshooter is not shooting today. He had an opportunity to finish, actually almost thought it was done. And again gave a chance to the Fikoti master from Zambia to come back on table. Now, Kelvin Nkandu with an opportunity to take another step forward, closer to the semi-final. Look at that. Now, this is the white that I want you guys to put your eyes on. You're going to see some magic here. Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, I knew something like this was about to happen. I'm sorry if any one of you ever probably doubted, but this guy, I told you, capable of upsetting any good Ugandan player. Fikoti master should be leading now 3-0 because that's a very direct black. Zambia, wherever you are, there's a guy in the names of Kelvin Nkandu in Uganda currently who is making your country proud. I'm Ugandan, but I can tell you, in the fairness of the game, this man is playing very, very well. And Kasozi will need to pull up his socks very, very quickly. If there's a time where Kasozi needs to rise up, it's now. Remember, they got 44 minutes remaining on the clock. It is rest to 6. Kelvin Nkandu is leading 3-0. Elsewhere, Ian Kaziwe already into the semi-finals. Ian has been neglected as one of the favorites of the tournament, but has been playing really well from the beginning. Left-handed player, very soft-touched, and he's already in the semi-finals. Oh, for the ladies, Nemusima Rita is playing. Nemusima Rita is playing Rukia Naiga, and Rita is leading 2-1. The other semi-final for the ladies is between Motesi Rashida and Anka Sheila. Senyonjo Glorious is leading against Najib of Mukono 3-1. Elsewhere, Fikoti Master broke. This time around he didn't pot as usual, but at least he potted the ball, and now he's trying to close. He has closed the table on yellow. Fikoti, it's a good name. Sounds like a real killer name for a pole player. And somebody was telling me earlier on that this guy also has a huge profile. Maybe I should be giving it to you if I get it. From Zambia, I think he has also played so many tournaments in his home country, and this time around he's participating in our home tournaments. He played in Masaka at the Kelvin Pole Arena in that tournament that was organized about 4 or 3 days back. He didn't make it to the final, but there's a chance of him making it to the semi-final, final right here at Lamar Bar and Lounge in Kansanga, if only he can win the next 3 games up against Kasozi Joseph, the sharpshooter.
In the semi-final, the ladies category, Rashida is leading Sheila 1-0.
Kasozi Joseph pondering on his next move. He needs to think real carefully here. He's on the reds. Fikoti also wasted a chance there, of course. He's only human. Mistakes are only human.
It is 3-0 on the center table. Kelvin Nkandu leading.
Kasozi failed to pot the ball, but has given Kelvin not a very good white, because the positioning of the yellows is not that nice. But he's a very clever man, that Kelvin Nkandu guy. Did you see the shot he just took right there to create himself an opportunity to pack his yellow right where the sharpshooters reds were?
Second glorious through to the semi-finals, 6-1.
You can imagine how fast the semi-finals will be, because Senyonjo Glorious also just stamped his name into the semi-finals by beating Matovu Najib 6-1. That was really quick, record time. In a heartbeat, the man is down. Ian Kazibwe already in the semi-finals, 6-1. Now we're going to wait for the winner between Kelvin Nkandu and Kasozi Joseph, and then the winner between Kayanja Ibra, and Odon Kenneth. But as we speak, Kelvin Nkandu is on black. I beg your pardon, Kasozi Joseph is on... What am I even saying? What am I even saying? Someone was distracting me here. I beg your pardon, ladies and gentlemen. Kelvin Nkandu is on black, was on black, and he has spotted Zambia. What's up? Uganda. What's good? Zambia is killing us, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know who we are going to call, but as it stands, 38 more minutes remaining. Kasozi will need to win 6 frames. The Fikoti master from Zambia only needs Kasozi Joseph to break. He has been outmuscled, outpowered, outwitted, and the look on his face is showing that yes, he wants to put up a fight. Oh boy, does he really need to pull so many games back, and even the break is not in his favor. Potts white on the break, that's a foul break, and you can tell on the look on Kasozi's face that this is probably over for him. The journey probably is ending here. It might be too early for me to say that, but according to the trend of events here, there's no way I would think Kasozi will come back from these games, especially if Kelvin can win his 5th frame. He goes for red. Zambia 4, Uganda 0. Well, from the comments I can see people are saying Kelvin is close to Caesar. I don't know if that's a Zambian YouTuber, but also from Zambia, you're saying the future is so bright. Fikoti, Africa's number 2 all the way from Zambia. This is from Twakabomba Moses. Fizi, you said Zambia Kuchalo. All right, and let me see, somebody else was saying, this is excitement, bro, from Malcolm Caesar. And again, I want to appreciate the guys in the comment section who are enjoying my commentary. My name is DMS, and I bring you this live commentary live on Facebook and on YouTube on the channels of the Pole Association of Uganda. But if you want to confirm some of the results and the fixtures, remaining games, please log on to www.qscore.com. Click on tournaments, then you will click on Pole Association of Uganda. End of year, you'll be able to see the games that are done, the games that are coming up, and the ones who are live in real time. That's qscore.com. Zambia gets their 5th frame. Isn't this over for Kasozi, guys? Can Kasozi pull up 6 games in 35 minutes from now? I don't know, but Kelvin is on fire, making sure he finishes every single game that has been given to him. So he might be, according to me, the next semi-finalist. We'll be also waiting for the winner between Odon Kenneth and Kayanja Ibra. Fikoti, the Zambian maestro, to break. All right, so Fikoti once again has a good break. Oh, he has a very powerful break, and you can see when he pots or when he breaks, about 1, 2, 3 balls go in. This time around, he's going to choose red. Oketa Ivan is one of the weakest players I've ever seen. I know he's watching live. He's a pool imposter, pretends to know the game, but I think his real game should be wrestling, as I see even has the attire, the uniform. Sometimes he dresses like that, just like the Yin Yang twins. Kasozi with an opportunity here. Time is running out. It's 33 minutes remaining, of course, on the clock. Remember, it is rest to 6. We are in a quarterfinal clash. All the quarterfinalists are dressed up, both the ladies and the men. But also, of course, all quarterfinalists are 100,000 shillings rich already. But la confirmation for who has made it already in the semi-finals. We know Senyonjo Glorious is already there. We also know Kazibo Ian is already there. This pair, one person will have to go to the quarter semi-final, and I'm 100% sure it will not be Kasozi Joseph. Fikoti needs 1, has 5. Kasozi needs 6, has 0. So Zambia against Uganda. Right now Zambia has overpowered us. Tukirize bannayuganda omutemu uno. Bannayuganda omutemu uyo ye Fikoti. Look at that cue balling. Cue ball control fine. Positioning of white even much better. The guy makes sure that all the games he goes for, he finishes them. Now, if he can put this rail up in the upper left corner, I can probably also agree with the guy who said that this guy could be as good as Caesar. I'm watching. Now, you and I are wondering, what does Fikoti plan for the black, right? Because that ball is clearly going in for center, but then the plan for Fikoti for black, let's see. He got lucky because he actually used so much force to put it in center. It went from one center to another, but now black is out of his sight. He needs to play an angle. Foul. Foul from Fikoti. Kasozi has an opportunity.
Get ready. Next game on center table, Kayanja Kibra, Kaziwe Ian.
Opportunity for Kasozi to maybe win his first frame.
The gents category. In the ladies category, Russia is leading 2-0 against Ashima. And Nkandu is now leading 3-2 against Msimarita.
Kasozi hunting for his first frame, first game, to close in on the gap. It's 30 minutes of time remaining. Oh, there was a complaint from Kasozi saying the umpire is over moving, maybe distracting him, and now of course the umpire.
Kasozi pulls one back to 5-1, race to 6.
At 5-1 it stands. Uganda has 1. Big up Uganda. Zambia has 5. In this clash, of course, are you watching? It's a quarter-final clash between Kelvin Nkandu from Zambia, Fikoti, and Kasozi Joseph, the sharpshooter from Uganda. As it stands, of course, you know Kasozi will need to win the next 5 games in almost how many minutes remaining? Less than 26 minutes remaining. Kasozi had broken really well, split the balls real good, and he ports the black ball as well, so it doesn't count. They will have to put the balls back, and then he has to break again. Big up to the man. There's so much traffic on YouTube and on Facebook, and that makes us even more proud that we're actually giving you very good viewership, very good entertaining games right here, of course, at Lamar Bar and Restaurant. So big up to everyone who's watching. If you are in the country in the 256, big up to you. If you're outside, even much appreciation to you. Those who are outside Uganda, those friends of ours who are watching from Zambia, a high five from me to you. Those in Southern Africa, South Africa, in Swatini, Swaziland, Zimbabwe. Those who are in Malawi, and even our friends in SA itself, big up to you. Our friends in Tanzania who are also, of course, supporting in Kenya. Those who are in the UAE, in Europe, in Canada, Australia, and of course in Northern America, you are all welcome. Thank you so much for watching. My name is DMS, bringing you the live commentary together with the Polo Association of Uganda. We've teamed up with ATA to bring you such a superb picture. If you're enjoying yourselves, good. And we still have a lot of action coming up for you on center table. Right about now is Kasozi Joseph, sharpshooter. Has already won one game, trying to win the second, and it's 27 minutes remaining. Fikoti back on table, looking for one. Zambia 5, Uganda 1. In the ladies category, the ladies, Lukia Naiga is leading against Nimosima Rita 3-2. But also the other semi-final clash between Anka Sheila, the current National Open champion. She's trailing 2-0 behind. The sister to Rukia, who is Rashida, is leading 2-0. Could this be a possibility for the two sisters to meet again in a final clash, just like how it was in Lugogo? That's last year in championship. Proud sponsorship with National Council Sports, Lamar Bar and Restaurant, together with Cast Lounge and the Polo Association of Uganda. Fikoti looking for the very last frame. Kelvin Nkandu 5, Kasozi Joseph 1. So as you look at the table, even if Kelvin can finish all his yellows, the black is already in traffic. There's a possibility that Kelvin in his mind is thinking of taking a combination shot, and when you look closely at the angle, there's a possibility that he can finish in style with a combination of black and red going into the lower left corner. And indeed, I do not see any other option. Zambia, are you ready? We are just about to see if Kelvin and Kelvin fails. Kasozi with another opportunity. Guys, Kasozi is not yet out because 24 minutes are not too little. Not too many, but not too little. Oh no. Oh no. Not Kasozi Joseph. Not when you are trailing 1-5. Not when you are 24 and less minutes behind. So unfortunate, but it has happened. Kasozi asked for cushion. Didn't foul, but doesn't help. It doesn't help. Kelvin should be able to put that black, and he does. Congratulations to Zambia, ladies and gentlemen. Kelvin Nkandu also makes it to the semi-final. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to all Zambians who have been online. Your guys in the semis. 1 foot forward to the money. And now we're bringing you another semi-final clash We are bringing you a clash between the guy that eliminated Chandiga Caesar, the guy that eliminated Sejemba Ibra, to the final. Mr. Kayanja Ibra, the machine, up against left-handed Ian Kaziwe. And all that action coming up shortly. I'll take 5 and I'll be back, of course. DMS together with ATA, Ball Association of Uganda.